Hello everyone. So in our previous video we have learned about the solute, solvent and solution, and when the things are not properly mixed they form the suspension. In this video we are just going through to know how the different types of impurities we can separate them from the solution. First we have discussed about the insoluble impurities. As I have told you in our previous video, we have made this type of suspension, and when it is mixed you can see some impurities are present in this water. These are the impurities which we can see through our naked eyes, and these impurities are known as insoluble impurities. Now how we can remove these insoluble impurities from this solvent? So first of all I am going to keep it in a proper place. After some time you can observe the bigger particles are settled down at the bottom of the flask. These particles, when they are settled down, these things are known as sediments. The particles that are settled down at the bottom of the flask are known as sediments, and the process is known as sedimentation. So, to remove the insoluble impurities, the first step is sedimentation. This is sedimentation. Now, in our next step, what we are doing? We are just removing the upper layer of the water from this flask to another flask. Upper part we are just taking it from this flask, and this is the previous one. You can see this is the sediment part which is left in this flask, and the upper solvent is present in this glass. This is known as decantation. The separation of pure liquid from the previous one flask to the next one flask, it is known as decantation. Second step is decantation. But kids, as you can see, this pure water, it is also not a pure water. Still some impurities are present here. So what we have to do, we have to remove these impurities from here. Now in the next step, what we are doing, I am taking one flask, and in this flask, I am just covering it with the funnel with this paper. This paper is known as filter paper. What I have done, I have just taken this filter paper, folding it, and after folding, I am just keeping this inside the funnel in this way. Now you can see this is the flask in which I have placed the filter paper. And now I am going to filter this decanted water. When I am using the filter water, you can see this is much filtered water. So these are the three processes by which we can remove the insoluble impurities. The last step is known as filtration. So these are the three proper steps through which we can remove the insoluble impurities as we have discussed. Now, when we have observed this water, is this a complete pure water? Is it fruitful for us? Can we drink this water? No. Still some soluble impurities are present in this water. These soluble impurities may be salt, different types of germs, and another things that are minerals that are present in this water, which is very harmful for us, and these impurities are known as soluble impurities. Now, we are going to know how we can remove these soluble impurities. As you might have known how we can get the salt. Do you know how can we get the salt? We can get the salt by the process of evaporation. As the sea water, the different types of ocean and the sea water has been collected, and with the help of the evaporation, we can collect the salt. But in this process, the process of evaporation, the solvent are also going to be evaporated. जब पानी को boil करेंगे तो क्या होगा? नमक तो मिलेगा. We are getting the salt, but the solvent is going to be evaporated. बहुत सारा solvent या liquid बर्बाद हो जाएगा. This is very harmful. In this way, we have lost the solvent and getting very less amount of salt. So the next process I am going to show you how we can remove the soluble impurities from the water without losing the solvent. So kids, how we can remove the soluble impurities we will watch in our next video. Thank you. Hello everyone, welcome to our science class. So in our previous class we have discussed that how we can remove insoluble impurities, and in this period we come to know how we can remove the soluble impurities. The process by which we can remove the soluble impurities are known as distillation. The process is here. Come along with me. This is basically a lab procedure. In this, we have utilized a number of apparatus. You can see here, this is the complete process of distillation. For this, we require some apparatus. First, burner, then distillation flask, this is the condenser, then cool water, and finally a bath or a flask in which we can receive the distilled water. What we have to do, first we are taking the salt water, which is going to be flamed by the burner. After some time it is going to be boiled. When it is boiled, the gases comes out from which the gas is passed through this condenser. As we have discussed in the condensation process, when the gas is boiled, the gas evaporation water vapor comes out, and when this water vapor is covered with the closed lid or the cold lid, the water droplets, the vapor is converted into the water droplets. So you can see here, when the gas is passed through this condenser, we are keeping it with the help of the cool water, converting this gas into the water droplets. And finally the water droplet is stored in this flask. And in this way, we can remove the soluble impurities that is present in this salt solution. This is the complete process by which we are getting the pure water. That pure water is known as the potable water. This is the water which is fit for the drinking. So kids, here you know how we can remove the soluble and the insoluble impurities from the water. Thank you.